Before we begin, this is a beginner-friendly overview of how solar systems work. So, if it sounds too basic, then you're a nerd like me. And this video is one that you share with your friends and family who ask you to explain complicated things. You're welcome. What is a solar system? Whenever you hear solar, think of the sun, and with a solar system, you're looking at a collection of gadgets and gizmos that use the sun to make electricity. A solar system has three main parts: the solar panels, the inverter, and the batteries. Now, what is the purpose of each of these? The solar panels, which are put outside on rooftops or special stands, convert some of the energy from the sun into electricity. This electricity is then sent to the inverter. The inverter takes the electricity from the solar panels and does two things with it. Some of it is sent into your house to power your gadgets, and some of it is sent to the batteries connected to the inverter so that it charges them. Then the batteries. Just like your power bank that you use to charge your phone when you're far away from a power outlet, the battery connected to a solar system is used to store electricity when the sun is out, and when the sun disappears, the inverter will take this electricity from the batteries to power the house. So, the solar panels turn sunlight into electricity that is sent to the inverter to power the house and charge the battery. The battery sends power to the inverter to power the house when the sun is not around. Okay, let's switch gears a little bit. Why do some houses have a lot of solar panels on their roof? Solar panels make electricity when the sun is out, and the more solar panels you have, the more electricity you make. This means you can switch on more stuff in the house and also charge the battery faster. If you have one solar panel, you can watch TV and take the whole day charging the battery. But if you have 10 solar panels, you can turn on the fridge, lights, computer, Wi-Fi, maybe even do some ironing, and still be able to charge the battery in half a day. So, more solar panels means more electricity when the sun is out to turn on many things and charge the battery faster. We move on to the inverter, which comes in different sizes, and just like solar panels, the bigger the inverter, the more electricity it can provide to the house and the battery. A small inverter can power the fridge, maybe a few lights, and an inverter 10 times bigger can power the fridge, TV, Wi-Fi, computer, lights, borehole, and even ironing. And it can also charge the battery much quicker than the smaller one. Then you have battery. It's what provides the inverter with electricity to power the house when the sun is not around, either because it's at night or it's raining, snowing, or maybe even a solar eclipse. These batteries also come in different sizes, and the bigger the battery, the longer it will last providing electricity before it goes empty. A big battery also takes longer times to charge than a smaller one. So, more solar panels mean more electricity to power more stuff in the house and also charge the batteries faster. A bigger inverter also means you can power more stuff in the house and charge the battery faster. Then a bigger battery means you can run your gadgets in the house for longer when there is no sun, but it will also take a longer time to charge this bigger battery. Ready for some quick math? Sure you are. Let's go! So, in this case, we have two houses with the same solar systems but powering different things. Before we dive in, the following calculations are for illustrating the concepts associated with solar systems and have been deliberately simplified. Now, we can dive in. The solar systems for the two houses include a 1000 watt solar panel, a 1000 watt inverter, and a 1000 watt hour battery, meaning if it's full, it'll take an hour to get to empty when it's providing 1000 watts of electricity to the house. And also, it'll take an hour to charge when it's supplied with 1000 watts of electricity. What this means is that both systems can provide up to 1000 watts of electricity to the house. House 1 is only running a TV and the TV uses 100 watts of electricity. House 2 is running a TV and a computer, and both the TV and the computer are using 200 watts of electricity combined. This means during the day, House 1 has 100 watts of electricity from the solar panels going to the TV and the remaining 900 watts going to charge the battery. The battery size is 1000 watt hours, so if it's getting 900 watts to charge it, it will be full in about an hour and 7 minutes. As for House 2, 200 watts will be going to the TV and computer and 800 watts will be going to charge the battery, which will take a bit longer to charge and be full after an hour and 15 minutes. The sun sets and it's now nighttime. House 1 is still running just the TV because it's movie night. Now, the battery is providing 100 watts to the TV, and since the battery takes an hour to empty at 1000 watts, at 100 watts it will take 10 times longer to drain it, meaning we can binge watch Netflix for 10 whole hours before the battery is empty. In house number 2, we have someone watching TV and another playing computer games, and both are consuming 200 watts combined. With the same battery as the one in house 1, the battery will be empty in half the time as the one in house 2, since the electricity they are using in house 2 is double. So after 5 hours, the battery will be empty for house 2. Well, what can house 2 do to also enjoy 10 hours of TV and computer use at night? They will need a bigger battery. How big, you ask? 2 times bigger than the one in house 1, so 2000 watt hour. But wait, since the battery is now double the size, it's now going to take double the time to charge during the day because the solar panels are still 1000 watts. So instead of 1 hour and 15 minutes to charge the batteries, it's now taking 2 hours and 30 minutes. But we wanted to take the same time to charge the bigger battery as we were taking to charge the smaller one. So we also need to buy a bigger solar panel, a 2000 watt solar panel. That's better. But we still have one more thing. Our inverter is big enough to give us enough electricity which we need to power the TV and the computer in house 2, but it's not going to charge our battery fast enough. We have to get a bigger 2000 watt inverter which is big enough to power our stuff and also take the same time to charge the bigger battery as our smaller one. House 2 had to double its solar system size. The solar panels, the inverter, and the battery had to be doubled for them to be able to enjoy the same performance that House 1 was getting with half the load. So here you've learned what a solar system is, its main components, and what each of them does. You've also learned about charging, discharging, and how your battery size and load determine the time it takes for your battery to fill up or run out. If you found this helpful, do share it with your friends and family and let me know what else you'd like me to simplify in future videos. Thanks a ton for watching and I'll see you soon.